How's it going, everyone? Mike here. July 16th, Merch by Amazon sales update. What I want to do is basically just take a few minutes, go over the sales numbers and everything, and then I want to talk about a little bit about how I'm feeling. The numbers so far, if you've seen my last video, I was talking about how I'm not impressed. Like it's definitely a slow month. It's a much slower month than I expected, but there's still every couple of days something happens where it kind of gives me like a boost of energy, of motivation, where I kind of start feeling really good about the next couple of months. Right now, as you can see here, I'm sitting at 99 sales. I'm recording this first thing in the morning, so hopefully I'm going to be cracking 100 today. This is the US market, which brings me halfway through the month, and I'm on track to kind of hit June's numbers, or hopefully beat them if it speeds up a little bit, if the sales actually start coming in a little more, a little better than they have been over the last couple of days and weeks. As you can see here, I have been hovering about around that 6-7 mark, and that's it. There's nothing special that's actually been happening with the US market. That's what I'm saying. Like, this to me is extremely slow. And then we look at numbers, for example, we look at across all the marketplaces, and then we see that the sales are coming in. So this is kind of on track with June. There's only a few sales difference, and that's mostly, I guess, the lack of sales in the US, and then it's made up by more sales in other marketplaces. Now, looking at all of that, it's definitely not impressive at all. But then there are days like this, for example. Like this is what happens, that I said that kind of excites me, because I have been taking advantage of all the marketplaces. I really have been uploading. Now, I guess the lack of understanding of trends and all that kind of stuff in different countries. Like, for example, I don't know what's trending in Germany. I don't speak German. So all of my designs are either, graphic designs or English-based text designs. But they're still generating sales. And that's kind of what I like to see. I have been using Merch Informer a lot lately, and I have been pumping out. I've changed my strategy a little bit. I put out a video about a week or two ago, talking about not only pricing, but basically just kind of like, even, I don't want to call it chasing trends, but I want to be on top of holidays and trends more than I have been over the last even couple of years. My strategy always has been evergreens, and then I see the sales numbers through Merch Informer, and I realize, that's where all the money is. Like for July 4th, for example, people are selling thousands of products, and what do? I have a few, July 4th shirts, and then if I even get like 1 or 2 sales, that's my total. But then there's, for example, people that make on July 4th, like that theme, they will make more in a week than I do in a month. And because that's what they're concentrating on, and that's what they do with Thanksgiving, with Christmas, with the New Year's, with Father's Day, Mother's Day. I'm not saying that I don't have those designs. I'm just saying I don't have the percentage of designs that I should, that are concentrated in those areas. And that's kind of what I've been doing right now. And it's actually cool to see. For example, I've had a few products where I list them today, and then they sell tonight or the next day. I've also started running a few more ads. I'm doing like $3 a day budget, and if I don't get, for example, any sales, within the first couple of days, maybe even a week, and I get to like $15 spent without sales, then I just turn it off. So I'm testing things out. The ads that catch on, I'm gonna leave those on for extended period of time, even if it's years. Like, I might never turn them off if they're profitable. So that's kind of what's happening right now. Like I said, super excited about we're getting to August, which is kind of scary. But then when we get to October, November, even September, things are going to get pretty interesting. And when I say interesting, I'm talking about these numbers interesting. Like, last year around this time, I probably had 6,000 products listed, and look at it now. And like I said, I max out my daily upload limits every single day. I was doing the math based on a comment that I received from one of you guys when it comes to daily limits. And for someone in my tier 20,000, daily upload limit right now is 200. And then let's say if I have my max upload number, my allowed upload number of products based on that tier is something like 1.2 million. And then if we follow their max daily limit, that would mean that it will take me 16 years to get to that million or whatever, which means that they have to do something about those numbers. I think they're just going through a huge change with the translation, with the automatic uploads, with the new tier or tier structure or whatever the case is. And once I think they go through all of that, and they're probably doing that right now strategically because the months are slower, they're going to change that. And if there's a day when we can do 1,000 or even more uploads a day, that's really going to speed things up. And then these kinds of numbers, like this is still not accurate. I don't know what Pretty Merch is doing. I don't know if they're going to be doing any updates to their platform based on the new merch structure. But this is I'm expecting that it's going to go up. There's no way that Amazon's going to enable accounts and say, okay, to get to your max upload limit, it's going to take you 16 years. I just can't imagine that. Anyways, as you can see here, $500 in profits, and I'm on track to hit that $1,000 in profits this month. So again, it's feeling good. I'm excited. I'm always thinking about the next couple of months. And now, like I said, with Merch Informer and the information that I get, not only about pricing, but keywords, titles, also their daily trends, weekly, monthly trends, all that kind of stuff. It's really exciting to have that information. And that's kind of where I am right now. So far, super disappointing US sales. But again, overall, I'm staying optimistic and I'm liking what I see. I'll talk to you soon, guys.